Tonight on TV2 News, police arrested a second suspect in the Ryan Place shooting. We'll have the details coming up.
And winter is in full swing, Anna Huntsman has everything you need to know when traveling through the snow.
Plus, we've had freezing temperatures here in Kent, but that's just the beginning. I'll have more in my weather forecast. TV2 News starts now.
College TV2 News at 5:30.
Police arrested a second teenager in connection to the murder of Kent State student Nicholas Massa. Good evening, I'm Megan Dearling.
And I'm Portia Booker. Police arrested the 17-year-old Wednesday night and is being held without bond.
Our reporter Leanna Schwer joins us now for more on this story. Leanna?
Thank you, Megan and Portia. Police arrested Marquise Greer around 8 p.m. last night. City of Kent's Lieutenant Lewis could not give us much information on the recent arrest, but says detectives are working hard on the case. He couldn't tell us more because it is an ongoing investigation, but on a related note, I went to Ryan Place Apartments where Sunday's events took place, and I asked residents how they feel about the safety of their complex. Ryan Place residents say they do have a few safety concerns, like the buildings not having locks on their entrances and some of the apartment doors needing fixing. Ryan Place maintenance takes care of lock issues if a resident files the service request necessary, but despite the few concerns, residents say they do feel safe living there.
There never really seems to be a lot of people that work for Ryan Place around, but besides the doors, that is pretty much it security-wise, I think.
This was really, really loose, and so was all this, and so when I would shut it, it used to just stay like that, and then it could just pop open.
For the most part, I do feel pretty safe. It was a little surprising that no locks got put on the doors afterwards or anything like that, but I feel pretty safe generally.
You don't have locks on your doors?
We have locks on our our apartment doors, but not the doors to get in the building.
I don't think that it necessarily, one incident makes it unsafe to live somewhere, I guess. I don't know, I think things like that can happen anywhere.
I also reached out to Ryan Place Apartment Management, but they declined to comment due to the ongoing investigation. Megan?
Thanks, Leanna. A Kent State Title IX coordinator filed to Joel Nielsen in January reveals new details in a softball player's civil lawsuit alleging her softball coach covered up a sexual assault. The report states it found no evidence that former softball coach Karen Linder reported the sexual assault to a Title IX coordinator or anyone within her chain of command. The report also says Linder went through online Title IX training in 2013 and 2015, which covers up the process of properly reporting a Title IX violation. Well, with a sudden change in temperature, students on campus still have to find their way to class through all of this snow. Our correspondent Anna Huntsman tells us how to prepare for the winter season. Anna?
Thanks, Megan. Well, Northeast Ohio has seen a mild winter so far, but it couldn't last forever. Kent State's campus was a little more snowy, slippery, and slushy as winter weather settled in today. Students and faculty bundled up, and campus groundskeepers were hard at work keeping the sidewalks safe. On days like these, it's important to stay informed and prepared because along with colder temperatures and snowfall comes plenty of inconveniences. A student I talked to today said it took her 40 minutes to find a parking spot.
I had some problems trying to find a parking spot because everybody's driving and the buses are super full and there's nowhere to park. Even if you have a parking spot, a parking pass, it's all full. There's nowhere to park.
I also spoke to a campus groundskeeper and the Kent State Police Department on how to stay safe while walking to class or driving on the roads.
Just don't run. Just be aware.
Slow down. If the speed limit says 35, then, probably don't go over 30. The pavement especially gets icy, it's slick, it looks like it might be clear, but a lot of times it's really not. There's a thin layer of ice on there.
Lieutenant Hurdy also advises students who are driving in snowy weather to keep blankets and snacks in their cars in case of an emergency. Other winter safety tips include making sure to clear off all snow and ice from your windshield and drive with your headlights on. Prep your home with first aid kits and flashlights and keep your pets inside when it is 10 degrees or below. And finally, remember to bundle up and wear layers when you are outside. For TV2 News, I'm Anna Huntsman.